go to the next question. This is Vicky from Durham. What role does sleep play in weight loss, and do you have a favorite sleep supplement? So this is an excellent question too, because you can burn the candle at both ends, but this is going to get in the way of your weight loss. And I used to do this as an ER doctor, and I worked night shift for many years, and I burned the candle at both ends, and it really negatively affected my weight. So the REM sleep, that kind of deep sleep you get into, is directly tied to your ability to lose weight. When you don't get enough of that stuff, then what happens is you never feel quite rested, and your adrenal gland, for example, is making a ton of cortisol, and the insulin will parallel that, and you will find yourself in a fat storage mode, craving things all the time. And it really kind of messes up your whole metabolism and your whole endocrine situation, and really kind of gets you in a place where it's very difficult to lose weight. So you may be seemingly doing all the right things, but if you're not getting enough sleep, you'll find it really hard to lose weight. So I'm a big fan of things, that natural things that will help you get into this form of sleep. And so I've tried numerous things. Some of you tell me, say, for example, I do melatonin, or I do a Tylenol PM, and all that's good. Okay, all that's good. And in some cases, I'll even prescribe something for somebody, a prescription weight loss thing. I think the thing that, for me, when I decide, okay, now what am I going to take? I have to be able to feel rested when I wake up in the morning and not groggy the next day. So it's got to be able to put me to sleep. I need to feel like I got into that deep sleep. If I get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, I need to be able to lay back down and fall back to sleep. And then when I wake up, I need to feel rested and not groggy. And the thing that has helped me the most is something, and this is why we carry it here, but is what I call the CBD rest, or this is from the brand Eternal, which we carry in the office. So the thing that makes rest different, it's got the full spectrum CBD, which I've talked about before, but it also has one of the oils in the full spectrum CBD is a CBN, and they put an extra amount of that in the CBD rest. CBN is the oil in the hemp plant that makes you feel relaxed and helps you sleep. So it comes as an oil, and we have it in both offices. I use this about a half an hour before I go to bed. I put a dropper full under my tongue, and then I let it sit there a minute or so before I swallow. Sometimes I'll do 2 dropperfuls if I feel like that I've got a longer time to sleep in the morning. And it checks off all the boxes for me. I go to sleep fine. I get into a deep sleep fast, and when I get up to use the bathroom, which happens at my age, when you're in your mid-50s, that happens. Or if you just drink as much water as I do, it happens. So if I get up at 2 or 3 in the morning to use the bathroom, I can go back to sleep in fairly short order and get right back into a deep sleep until I wake up later. Now, they also make this in a gummy, which we don't yet carry, but I plan on carrying. And the downside to the gummy is it has 2 grams of glucose in there. But 2 grams isn't a lot. And if it is the kind of thing that will help you sleep, it's definitely worth it. So the CBD rest, it's made by Eternal. We have it. And I'm going to run a special on this. For those of you who haven't tried it, I'm going to run a special, and we'll announce that in the email. So you're required to then read my emails, okay? So we'll announce what the special is. It'll be a significant discount. It's a chance for you to try it and see how it works for you without spending a ton of money on it, okay? So Kathy's got a question. She says that she's like this right now. So I've been like that for a long time. And this was the first thing that made a big difference for me. It made a big difference for me. We dropped a link about the importance of sleep on our website. You can find it in the comments section. So there's other things I've done that you can find companies that actually make the CBN distillate, just the CBN. And so I've also tried adding a little extra CBN to it. I really feel like the CBN needs to be mixed with the full spectrum CBD to get the kind of effect, because I've tried just the CBN by itself at higher doses, and there's what's called the entourage effect, which is mixing these things together. And I think it's really the magic happens when you've got a certain amount of full spectrum CBD plus some extra CBN. So it's a mixture of all those oils, and that entourage effect is real. So, you know, I would encourage you. These are natural things. They come. There's not, you know, unless you're drinking like a gallon of the stuff at a time, which is ridiculous, right? I don't imagine there's any toxicity involved. So I don't worry about that. If you want to experiment a little bit with this stuff, it won't make you high or anything like that. The idea is I want you to experience a good night's sleep, and I know that it'll help you lose more weight. You'll end up eating less food, you'll feel more rested, and your body will work correctly. And that's kind of a key thing.